Detonate it.
Alpha Apollo, we're clear from the industrial complex.
Copy that.
Blowing
Spartan
it out.
Alpha. Starting our demolition on enemy equipment.
Good shit, looks good, Alpha. Good job. Spawn out.
They're building well, those T-90s.
Sorry about that. Got it. Funny shot net. Cheers.
Oh, it's him.
That was it. Just one boom.
That was 4 charges going on.
Alpha Apollo.
Go for Alpha.
I suggest Apollo move around on the west side of the industrial complex while all the charges are getting set.
Roger that. Do so. Have your EOD meet me out by the MBTs.
Yeah, and there's, just so you know, that was 4 charges on 4 separate tanks that went in there.
Yes. That's fine. We'll try to get the other 4 the other demo on one of them. See what oh! Secondary explosions.
Northwest. Whoop.
That's damaged by splash.
Wow.
Hey, we got some down.
That's okay.
That's good.
Well, that was fun.
Alpha, Spartan, excellent job on the first objective. Those Vics are all in flames.
Alpha Spartan acknowledged. We had secondary explosions delayed.
Looks like some cook-off, boss. Alpha. Set it. Alpha Hotel.
Go for Alpha.
We're ready to start pushing north here. We've got enemy here that just be aware that when you come up the road where we are, dismount.
Alpha, spot.
Acknowledge Hotel. Go for Alpha.
Alpha Bivers, I am currently driving the man truck. Want me to join on you and we can zoom the boys up there, over.
Copy that.
Alpha Apollo.
Go for Alpha.
We are now moving on the northwest side. There's a building we're going to take position in.
Roger, we're going to regroup at the man truck. Was going to embark it. We're pushing up to our next objective.
Very good, very good.
Right, midway for our back flat one.
Very good. Right, just before we do the caps off and start, just some meta shit, just so we all know what we're doing. Obviously heard a lot of people a bit concerned that they don't have AT or they're trying to get a sniper rifle. This is kind of slightly more serious ops we're trying to run like last Tuesday. This is the new TFA to some extent. Nobody's going to push comedy tanks or BMPs or BTRs on you, so you have been given equipment and assets that are appropriate for the task, if that makes sense. I hope that allays fears that anybody might have. So, Cap, do you want to do your thing?
Hello, valued viewers. We hope you're all doing well. We hope you're alive. Welcome to GR/TFA in our brand new layout. We're cracking on with Endgame campaign ?
Terenskia, yes indeed, Endgame.
Yes, pass it over to today's boss for the briefing.
Hello TFA. After the last time we rescued the Estonian, who's a posh boy from a private school, Estonian Defence Minister, and proper control has been restored, we are now tasked with actively removing the Russian separatist threat as per NATO Opcoms. We have got 3 objectives tonight, and they're pretty straightforward. Objective 1 is blow up armoured SATs at the enemy staging area. 2 is investigate and destroy the enemy GPS ground systems. And 3 is assault and destroy the enemy command and control location, where it's very likely to be a QRF. So there are essentially objectives tonight with a whole bunch of stuff to blow up. There is no mine threat as far as we know. Air reconnaissance tells us it doesn't look like there's any air threat, and the OPFOR is a Russian army. If you all want to hit your maps, I have handily color coded it. So purple is movement, is the entire battalion movement, and then red is going to be Hotel Platoon, and blue is going to be Alpha. So we're going to roll out of staging, which is the church at Grzinski. Grabia, sorry. We're going to go down the purple road. When we get to the dismount point, you don't necessarily have to dismount. I trust the platoon leaders to make a judgment call on that. But once we get there, Alpha are going to move into the industrial yard and blow the VIX, whilst Hotel move ahead of them, and they're going to block the road because there will be stuff coming down that road. Once that's complete, we're going to basically and simply do a swap for the second objective. So second objective, we're going to go up, and just to reverse, Hotel are going to go into that power station, blow VIX, and the Alpha platoon are going to move down the road, and they're going to block the road at that little T-junction. Heads up on that one for Lort Mill. For Hotel, you do need to blow the power station, but you're also going to have to find some men to block that road as marked as well, because there's a risk that QRS will come in from that road running north to south. Once we've done all that, we'll reorg at the resupply point. We'll have a quick chat just to make sure we're still on plan, and if we are, plan is move down, purple line, dismount. And what we're going to have this time is we are going to get Hotel to move into the GPS radio truck area. It's a truck, so it's a ground station, but it's a truck with a bunch of aerials, antennas. Find that, it may be hidden, and blow that up. Once that is done, we are going to get Hotel to move in, and Hotel, Lort Mill volunteered you for this tonight, so you complain to Lort. You guys are going to be face checking the final objective, which is the radio towers. It is above you and they can see you, so you're going to have to use some caution in trees. Alpha, you are going to be the backdoor boys. You are going to go up, and there's a back gate there, so simultaneous assault on the last objective. Try not to friendly fire each other. You're going to be in a north-south position, so it's going to be a little tough. I trust you to figure it out. Radio towers, we're going to need a 360 QRF at the end, because I have a strong sneaking suspicion bad stuff may rain down upon us. QRF area of enemy is marked, so that is the direction that any QRS will initiate from. That we have a logi tonight, so Connor Robb, wherever he is our logistical guy. He can bring you resupply, trucks, all that kind of thing. You can radio Connor, and he will bring any logi stuff you need. Any questions?
What frequencies are a resupply truck on?
He's going to be on the same net as me, boss. Like 50.
I'm back.
Question?
Yes.
Is there any presence of civilian?
No.
Copy.
Okay, cool.
And I'm assuming this is a day mission?
This is certainly a day mission. No MVGs will be required. Time is 22 minutes past 2, so if it's getting dark, we've really done it wrong. In terms of convoy order, if Connor Robb is here, hopefully he is. Connor? Alright, brilliant. It's not here. So once you push through, Connor Robb will tell you the convoy order. It doesn't matter massively for the first part. All I would say is that the school platoons will be in the man trucks. We have a cop truck, which I will drive up the rear, and that vehicle allows us to bring the respawn nearer to the AO. That's it from me again. Questions, comments?
You love taking running up the rear, don't you, boss?
Backdoor boys all day long, hillside. All you need to do is hit that pole over there, go through to the staging area, and we'll get this shit on the road.
Roger that. Okay, Artemis, let's hit the pole. Roger, boss. Right behind you, boss.
Say again?
Toko, we're going to hit that flag when you're ready, buddy.
Copy that.
Okay, Eddie.
Connor Robb? Yeah? Can you tell the platoons what order you want them to roll out in, please?
Artemis Apollo.
What net are you on, Bobbins?
Go for Artemis.
Are you fine with us taking the first truck? You take the second?
Well, I think it was one per platoon, wasn't it? Can we all fit in this truck?
Oh, yeah, right, yeah, it's all Alpha. I have Gimpy as a driver, so if you just want to jump in.
Rats, do you read on 50, Lord?
Copy that,
Copy, 50.
That's for Alpha 50.
Yeah, no problems, mate. No problems.
Good copy.
Yeah, no problems, mate. Let's get through this and then we can do after.
Right, okay, just jump in the very first truck then.
Right, convoy order is marked on map.
Not this.
Luis, are you logged in as medic?
Robbins, which one is the cop truck?
Cop truck is third truck in order.
Hotel, this is Spartan.
Go for hotel.
Gonna need you guys to dismount and move to the second vehicle in the convoy, please.
Sure.
Copy, second vehicle. Out. Yeah, convoy order is as follows. Alpha first truck, hotel second truck. Spartan third, Logi in Land Rover.
Alpha acknowledge, Alpha's ready.
Thanks for the reminder.
Alpha, Spartan, if you are ready, start taking a slow drive out.
Acknowledge.
Yep.
Unexpected, just so you know.
Slow drive out.
As the 3IC in charge of Bluetooth.
Roger that. Yeah, what did you log in to us?
What position are you in? What role? Unexpected.
I'm machine gunner.
Nice. Hotel, Spot. Hotel, Spartan, if you are ready to roll out, you can roll out.
Sorry for missing the briefing. Is there anything I need to know?
Shall I hold for the rest? Or a bit behind ahead?
Just keep moving slowly. They'll catch up.
Hotel is ready. Copy.
No unexpected, nothing too crazy. We're just moving in built up areas to blow up some equipment, really, and support Hotel doing the same
Yeah, I
thing.
can see they're on the move now.
Roger.
No civilians in the AO, so if I've seen enemy, it's
Okay, you can speed up as I...
Who's driving this truck? The guy from driving this Daisy, is it? I was told to go slow. Okay. Floor it if you want. Increase risk of trees.
No, we don't really capture trees.
No. Ross is in the back, he's very sensitive to speed.
I've got very brittle bones, boys, you know that. At my age.
Good brakes on this thing. Shitty gearbox.
Following the first time, we can have blues on the right, reds on the left in support of blues. So reds would probably the ones clearing the buildings at the south, and blues will concentrate on the center road.
okay, you want reds clearing buildings again, mate? Yeah. Yeah, Rob. You guys can clear buildings again.
10 seconds.
Push up to the Alpha dismount.
I think we're going to be quick clearing.
Yeah, get behind that building.
Spartan Alpha.
Okay.
People walk on the road.
Send Alpha.
Alpha platoons at Alpha dismount.
Apollo gets set on the left.
Good job, Alpha. If you want to dismount there, go for it. If you want to move a little further on, that's fine.
Alpha Apollo, shot fired.
Spartan Alpha, be advised, we are starting to take fire now.
Good luck.
Red team hold.
Apollo, Alpha.
Southwest.
Send for Apollo.
Try to push up south, up to the hillside a little bit higher to get eyes on to suppress enemy fire.
Alpha Apollo, copy.
Blue team.
Artemis Alpha.
More to the south, higher on the.
Go for Artemis.
Take the northern side of the road and push west up the road.
Copy that. Are we clearing all these buildings, Nez?
Window shop, we're pushing to the industrial yard that is to the west.
Copy that.
Alpha Hotel, spawn. Go for hotel.
Go for it.
Just be advised, guys, just remind your troops when you can. I forgot to say in the briefing that if they want to respawn, go to that flagpole and hit the red mobile staging, and then they'll respawn in the back of this Vic. Copy, all heard.
Alpha, acknowledge. Alpha to both squads. If any member does get killed, have them go when they respawn back at the base. Interact with flagpole. Go to the red respawn marker. It'll spawn them back into the vehicle.
Alpha Apollo, copy. A red spawn marker.
Artemis copies.
When you respawn, there's gonna be a red respawn marker. So go for that one.
Apollo Alpha.
Send for Apollo.
Can you push more to the south-southwest of the industrial area? There's a marker on the map. Can you investigate that and possibly neutralize it?
Alpha Apollo, copy.
And then we'll finish clearing the buildings in the center.
Artemis Alpha.
Go for Artemis.
Check map. I have a green line for you. If you can push towards that objective marker with the Op 4, push that way and clear that. Check it. And then we move into the industrial.
Alpha Apollo.
Copy that. I'll see.
Go for Alpha.
I've got a team on the south side of the town. We've got contact in the center. We're gonna concentrate our advanced center.
Copy that.
Right, Apollo, we're gonna advance clearing the buildings in the center. Red team, you have some overwatch for us? Let's go stack up. Blue team stack up.
Now.
You okay, Nez?
I got hit in the chest. Chest, leg, arm. The usual. Try to stay back.
There was an MG, we shot it down.
Yeah, he got a few rounds off of me before he got hit, so it's okay. It's the typical. Try to stay back and still get hit. I should be able to pack myself. Taking 25 seconds. You know, try to stay back. Don't want to get in the middle of the firefight. Giving a view of the whole entire battlefield. Third-person view gives me good eyes on everything. Woo!
Be careful.
Artemis Alpha. Artemis Alpha.
Go for Artemis.
Sit rep.
Artemis has reached objective, but we're taking fire right now. A few guys down.
Send it, Hotel.
Spartan, we're
Copy
in
that.
blocking location. Will require a primary resupply down to 50%. We're Amber. Out.
Understood. I will send logistics in now along the red route, roughly that you use. So expect friendlies coming in along the red line.
Copy, all heard out.
He's very down.
I'm with you.
Hotel logistics. Go for hotel. I'm approaching now, I'm just a couple hundred meters out. I'll meet on copy, legend.
Gand, we need a medic on my position. Got 2 men down.
Alpha Polo.
Go for Alpha.
We've got some resistance in building. We're holding for medical.
Copy that.
Copy. Ray, was there another respawn point or just one at the start?
It's at the start. You interact with the teleport flag and then go to the red marker.
Makes sense.
Copy, white one.
Alpha Polo.
Go for Alpha.
Do we have some transport for response?
A firm. They interact with the flagpole. It will give them an option for red. Go down to the red option, and it will spawn them right into the back of the vehicle.
Apollo copy.
Hotel logistics. Go for hotel. Ammo getting dropped at the Hydra marker.
Copy. Ammo Hydra marker.
Alpha Artemis.
Copy. All heard.
Go for Alpha.
Yeah, we've arrived at the mark on map, but there's no vehicle seen here.
A firm. Push up to the MSR and hold there outside the industrial yard. Apollo is doing some medical, and we'll regroup with you.
Okay, copy that.
What's that, 80K?
I just said good shit, mate. Nice.
Oh.
Really nice. I've got the cop truck right here, so if anybody needs to tactically reinsert, they should appear here.
I think one of them should be inserting. I don't.
I'll keep an eye.
Apollo Alpha.
Send Alpha.
Who's the member that's going to be probably reinserting?
We have currently 2 reinserts, Ray and Canopy. Ray is already rejoining.
Ray's here, I've just seen him run past me and jump.
Copy, they're both here. Just making sure.
Shit, mate. Did you need me to do anything? You all good?
We're all good.
Alpha Apollo.
Go for Alpha.
We've got eyes on enemy armor vehicles due west of our position. Industrial yard.
Copy, that is our objective in the industrial yard.
Overlord, spot.
Alpha Artemis.
Go for Overlord.
Go for Alpha.
Overlord, if you get a moment, if you'd be so kind as to move the Alpha.
We've
truck
entered
up
the
to my
vehicle yard
post.
where
Appreciate it.
there's about 10 MBTs. We're planning
Copy
charges
that.
on them now.
Copy that.
Alpha, we only have about 4 blocks of explosives. We're going to try and put them on MBTs right next to each other, but we may need some assistance from Apollo blowing this whole yard.
Roger. Apollo will be moving into the industrial yard now.
Reports that the crate does not contain 5.56 mags for assault rifles. Question mark. Overlord. 2 times rate should do.
Good. Overlord, can you drop a couple of 5.56 crates on our brothers at home?
They are there.
Alpha Apollo.
Hotel. Spot.
Send for Apollo.
Go for hotel.
Once you clear, push to the industrial yard and have your EOD assist Artemis's EOD on planting explosives.
Copy. Do not see 5.56 mags. See 5.56 MG ammo, but not 5.56 mags.
Understood. Overlord, could you intervene, please? Over.
Friendly coming over the wall.
Lord Rail, look to your left. Other side of the building. Go down that dirt path. See it right over there.
Boss.
Give us a hint.
Yeah, boss, my suggestion is let me initiate these charges to do what's left.
Okay, copy that.
We need to get real clear. There's 4 charges here on this tank, so I expect some cook-offs.
Apollo, stay outside the industrial yard, please.
With you. Where do you want us to clear?
Apologies, Overlord, just take a pick.
Alpha, say again.
Stay outside the industrial yard. Artemis would like to set off their explosives first, see what damage they can do.
Alpha, say again.
Artemis's EOD is setting off explosives in the industrial yard. Stay clear of it.
Apollo, copy.
Nez, you want to get in the courtyard over here?
You think it's going to be that big?
Oh, it's rats. You never know.
Ow, come on. I'll play with explosives as it is.
Follow Artemis.
All clear? Detonate it.
Alpha, Apollo, we're clear from the industrial complex.
Copy that.
Blowing
Spartan
it out.
Alpha. Starting our demolition on enemy equipment.
Good shit, looks good, Alpha. Good job. Spawn out.
They're building well, those T-90s.
Sorry about that. Funny shot, mate. Cheers. Oh, it's him.
That was it? Just one boom?
That was 4 charges going on.
Alpha, Apollo.
Go for Alpha.
I suggest Apollo move around on the west side of the industrial complex while all the charges are getting set.
Roger that. Do so. Have your EOD meet me out by the MBTs.
Yeah, Nez, just so you know, that was 4 charges on 4 separate tanks that went in there.
Yes. That's fine. We'll try to get the other 4 the other demo on one of them and see what the... Oh! Secondary explosions.
That's damaged by splash.
Wow.
Hey, we got some down.
That's okay.
Well, that was fun.
Alpha, Spartan, excellent job on the first objective. Those Vics are all in flames.
Alpha Spartan acknowledged. We had secondary explosions delayed.
Looks like some cook-off, boss.
Alpha.
Set it.
Alpha Hotel.
Go for Alpha.
We're ready to start pushing north here. We've got enemy here. That just be aware that when you come up the road, where we are, dismount.
Alpha spot.
Acknowledge hotel. Go for Alpha.
Alpha Bivers, I am currently driving the man truck. Want me to join on you and we can zoom the boys up there, over.
Copy that.
Alpha Apollo.
Go for Alpha.
We are now moving on the northwest side. There's a building we're going to take position in.
Roger, we're going to regroup at the man truck. Was going to get embark it. We're pushing up to our next objective.
Apollo copy, scene will continue pushing to the resupply and holding point.
Freak you up,
we're moving the truck to provide a 360.
Alpha squads, mount up in the truck.
Spartan, I am on your pause with Artemis with the truck.
Spartan Alpha, acknowledge.
Alpha Apollo copy, we're moving to the road now.
Artemis mounting up.
Hotel.
Hotel is proceeding north into village.
Understood. Be advised, Hotel, I'm going to mount up all of Alpha Platoon. We're going to push past you on road up to the blocking point.
Mount up, mount up, mount up!
I'll head out.
Yeah, we got him.
Blue team, everyone in?
Roger.
Get in.
Curly?
Yep, you're ready, Dinlight.
Thank you.
Curly in.
Alpha Apollo.
Alpha Artemis, we're mounted.
Unexpected.
Go for Alpha.
We'll be good to go in 10 seconds. Unexpected dodge.
Follow him.
Whoever's outside, get in. There's room in the back.
Is that a hot mic? Is that doing my nut?
No, that's it.
Yeah, alright, we're all in. 80k.
I'm in. Sorry for the door.
Someone needs a hot mic. The personal seats are limited or unlimited? Okay, I'll check your mic.
Be advised,
It was you though.
I think it glitched my mic just a second.
Yeah, it was just static, it wasn't your fault.
Yeah, that should be fixed.
Right here. Dismount, everyone! Get this truck out of here!
Alpha Loki.
Go for Alpha.
Is the blocking point secure?
Say again?
Is the blocking point secure?
Negative at this time. We're taking immediate fire. Wait one.
Roger, copies.
Alpha squads, get your guys to build up some entrenching. Let's take this fight. We need to hold this position. Get this truck out of here! Go!
Alpha Apollo copy, we're digging trenches.
Alpha squads, we got enemy armor vehicles coming down the road.
Alpha, spawn.
Go for Alpha.
Alpha Apollo seen.
There's some good cover in those buildings behind you if needed.
Way too short.
Hotel.
Logi Alpha.
Logi.
We're holding the roadblock position.
Copy, bringing you some ammo.
Logi spot.
Send it.
Advise Copy is on fire in the road. Spot now.
Alpha squads, be advised, we're going to have some resupply coming up to us from the southeast. Once it arrives, we'll have you guys split your squads, small squads to rearm.
Apollo copy.
Alpha Artemis, SL just back up. Could you repeat last?
Artemis Alpha, be advised, resupply truck is coming up from the southeast behind us. Once it arrives, you'll split your squads small to resupply yourselves, not all at once.
Artemis copies.
Different style grenade launcher. From the dig. Whew. Take us seriously. Alpha to both squads. Watch your flanks.
Alpha Apollo, break. BMP on the road on approach 320.
Get your AT to engage it, Apollo.
Copy, we're engaging.
Your back blast is clear.
Now? Okay. Team light, unexpected. How are you guys?
The leg.
Copy.
Hotel logistic.
Go for hotel.
2 big blue markers on map moving. Tell you guys not to shoot it.
Condor, I need some switching after. Twenty seconds on the...
Copy.
Copy.
Logi Alpha.
Send for Logi.
Artemis Apollo.
If you do pull up to Alpha's position, I have a mark behind a
We
building.
have
Logi drop off.
80 round left.
Solid
What's your
copy,
80
already
status?
done so. 2
Copy.
times primary.
Wait one.
Alpha Apollo.
Go for Alpha.
We got contact 250 from our position. I'm positioning Apollo to cover the west flank.
Roger, be advised, we're taking his fires from the southwest.
Alpha Artemis. Or, sorry, Apollo Artemis. I'm just confirming we have 2 AT shots remaining.
Logi, Alpha.
7 for Logi.
Location of dropped off supplies?
Supplies been dropped in your marker.
Copy, thank you. Alpha squads, drop off marker. Check, send 2 members to look for ammo at the drop off point.
Alpha Apollo, copy.
Who's red or...
Alpha Artemis copies.
If you're red, 2 men, go ahead to the loggy drop check map.
Let's see if it's here.
Alpha Artemis.
Go for Alpha.
Yeah, we've got 1 respawn or reinserted, and I believe Zazari is with him. What's the process for getting back to the front?
They go back to this when they respawn. They go to the flagpole. They scroll it to do the red. And they will spawn into the vehicle. They will tell the driver which platoon they're with.
Copy that.
What's the name of the member that is respawning, reinserting? Apollo, send your guys to the drop-off point to resupply.
Apollo, copy you.
Alpha to both squads. If you do have a member that did reinsert back to base that are getting back to the front line, please let me know who it is. I can try to let Spartan know so they can try to get them here sooner than later.
Yeah, copy that, Alpha.
Alpha to Apollo.
Send for Apollo.
Once your members are done, take up defensive positions, and I'll send Artemis to get resupplied.
Alpha, send 2 from Artemis. We're still doing medical on the southwest. We're a bit far from the resupply at the moment.
Copy. Artemis, did you copy that?
Negative, was on the other line.
Roger, send a couple of your guys to the Logi drop-off marker for resupplies behind the building.
Copy that, they're on their way now.
Alpha Hotel, Logi.
Say that again.
Go for Hotel.
Send for Alpha.
Remind your SLs to put deaths up the line so we know that they're there. Got 2 times waiting that we know about.
All heard. Out.
Good copy.
Let me know when you're back on the line, and I'll send blue team. Yeah.
Alpha to both squads. There's multiple people waiting to get reinserted. Are we missing anyone at this moment?
Alpha Artemis, we're still trying to get rats back here.
Hey, front. I'll pass it up.
Copy that.
Logi, Alpha.
7 for Logi.
Roger, we should have 1 rats for Artemis back at respawn.
Logi copies.
We miss you. Copy.
Logi Hotel.
10 for Logi.
Logistics required at location on my my location. At the Y where hydrant goes to the left. We need some resupply up here.
What resupply do you need?
Mags and
Alpha Apollo.
and meds.
Over Alpha.
We need 1 reset soul propaganda.
Copy. I'll let him know that he should be inserted. Logi, Alpha.
7 for Logi.
Roger, we have 1 private GAN should be reinserted to Alpha's position.
Logi copies. We've got a couple guys now. We're just doing resupply.
Copy that.
Alpha Artemis.
Go for Alpha.
Apparently there's no reloads for resupplies for AT, DMR, or machine gunner.
Roger, what is the caliber for DMR and MG?
The DMR is 762 and the MG is 556.
Go for hotel.
Copy that, I'll push that up.
Roger, returning now.
Copy.
Logi, Alpha.
7 for Logi.
We need ammo for DMR 762, MG 556, and AT ammo, please, at our location.
Logi copies. We'll sort out first and get to you.
Copy that. Alpha, supposed to be advised, we are... They're tending to hotel at this moment. They will get to us as soon as they can.
That just copies.
Spartan, Alpha.
Send it.
The advice, we're taking sporadic contacts here at our roadblock, but we're doing fine at this moment. Just giving you an update.
Understood, Alpha. Appreciate that. On the way with your resupply, boys.
Copy that. Send for Alpha.
We're taking heavy contact from the road northwest.
7 for Logi.
Resupply ETA.
Copy that. Do what you best can. Do not push any further.
60 seconds.
Apollo copy, holding.
Copy, thank you.
Apollo, Alpha.
Send for Apollo.
Watch your southwest flank. Seeing some traces of rounds coming from the woods.
Apollo copy, heard. Alpha Apollo.
Go for Alpha.
Can we get a tactical insert for cam?
Say again?
Can we get a tactical insert for cam who respond?
Roger, that is one reinsert for Cam.
Stefan.
Copy. Spartan Alpha.
Send it.
We need a reinsert for one Cam for Apollo.
Alpha Artemis.
Spartan copy.
Go for Alpha.
Yeah, we really need some AT on our position. I don't know if Apollo has any shots left.
Roger that. It's being sorted as soon as possible.
Copy that. We're just smoking for now.
Yeah, it's friendly. Spartan Alpha.
Send it.
The vehicle that just pulled up to our location is at a resupply or a drop-off of troops.
Both, be advised, we are dropping off resupply and troops to resupplies coming out now.
North of the road.
Copy that, thank you. Artemis Alpha, get your AT guy to the logic drop-off. It should be some ammo for him.
Spartan Hotel. Send it, hotel. Beginning our assault on the power station. Good luck, hotel. Good shit. Good pace.
Fuck me. Alpha squads, be advised, I got some tangos to the south-southwest. At my location is 206 in the woods. Oh, and I get dropped.
Yeah.
Fuck. Of course I shouldn't be popping my head up like that, but...
You got contacts, don't move.
Wake up, buddy. You only got hit in the chest. Wake up. I'm bleeding out.
Reloading.
Great. No one knows I'm down.
Do you got smoke? Yeah, smoke? Yeah, it's smoke to the... I'm hit, but I'm good. Tim, did you find the AT? When possible, just use it. Where are you at? Southeast, copy.
I'm dead.
Hotel Alpha, this is Spartan.
I used the red smoke, I was out of white. Copy that. Alright. Guys, go back to the trenches. Behind the trenches.
crossing.
Cross.
Well done, guys.
We got contacts to the southwest of the forest.
Contact south.
Aquafox green.
Whoa. Thank you. Spartan Alpha, send traffic.
Hotel Spartan.
I'm staying down. I am not picking my head up.
Send for spot. Hotel backup, just so you know, as well as mobile reinforcement at pole is not working. If you want us to go to the staging area. A firm, Hotel A firm. I have the staging lodges there now. Wait. Copy, on it.
Spartan Alpha.
Send it.
Roger, I was unconscious and I heard you call out for me. Send traffic.
Just be advised on the way 1 times can.
Copy, thank you.
Spartan Hotel Actual, be advised there are 3 here for pickup. Copy that. That should go to Logi.
Wrong. Oh, that scared the crap out of me.
I don't see what's there. I see options
Left.
Apollo Alpha.
Send for Apollo.
I need a small fire team to stay by this barn building looking southwest. We're getting contacts in the woods over here.
Apollo copy. Wait 1.
Negative. Stuck on self-med.
How are you, Gimpy?
Hello, are you helping out?
I'll help you, Ben.
Thanks, buddy.
Remove that tourniquet. You'll be good here in 10 seconds. Watch the south side. We're getting some contacts. Yeah, watch the south. They're
Nice, man.
good to go.
On your right.
Roger, I'm going to need some medical again. I got hit.
Talk back in, ask your son.
Copy again.
Back up. Back up, Ray. I'll get you.
Alpha Apollo.
Go off for Alpha.
He's got you. Cover him.
Oh, that big head of yours again.
Disregard Alpha.
I'm sorry, Sergeant. I told you I was a bullet magnet.
Shit, you lost a lot of blood. Putting some fluids in you. Sticking up your head. Shoving this needle up your ass. Stitching you.
Recorded for posterity's sake.
Exactly.
Oh gosh.
Alright, you got some blood going. Once it gets.
Tried to do what I could for Gand. I had nothing to work with. I had to
Yeah,
get him back out of here.
I saw him go down, and
Copy.
I was out bleeding, but the powers of Zeus was watching over me. Realized I was by myself.
Thank you.
2, 1. Don't get shot in the head again, please. You're all set.
If we could get the bad guys to cooperate, that'd be great.
Well, shoot them first before you get shot.
Copy that.
Artemis Alpha.
Go for Artemis.
What's your guys' squad status on ammo and medical?
Medical, we are green. Resupply, we're in process of finishing that now.
Copy that.
Apollo, check your status on
Apollo Alpha, check your status, please.
Raise 0 on AT.
Heard it. Apollo, anyone needs more ammo and medical supplies? Let me know. Copy, Gimpy, go ahead and check if we still have some more supplies over there.
Copy.
Alpha Artemis, we are still waiting for resupply on the 762 and machine gun 556.
Roger, I'll see the status on that.
Thanks. Oh, and
Logi
medical
Alpha.
stuff as well, Nez.
7 for Logi.
We are requesting ammo for 762 DMR and 556 for MG, as well as medical.
So, copy.
Send for Alpha.
We are low on medical supplies, no resupplies, and there are no resupplies other than 556, so MG cannot reload, DMR cannot rearm.
Roger, Apollo, being sorted now.
Apollo, copy.
Alpha Logi.
Send for Alpha.
3 times reinserts running up to you now. I'm going to put the other resupply where I put the first lot.
Alpha acknowledged, thank you. Alpha to both squads. Resupply drop.
We're all okay now again, thank you.
Primary.
Alpha to both squads. We got 3 new crates dropped down at the Logi drop-off point. Send your MGs and AT to check on them.
Apollo, copy.
They should be laying on the ground in the back by the lower road.
There is some demo blocks, but no medic.
Delayed.
Oh, PFE respawn.
Okay, I can pack myself.
Alpha Hotel Logi.
Alpha Artemis, my guys are not finding any ammo
Alpha.
for them. The DMR and
Logi
the
drop
machine
off,
gun.
I'm making an ammo dump. Send you guys there, there's plenty of everything.
There is medical supplies. Darcy, there is some medical supplies.
Go for Overlord.
762s.
We have launchers now.
There's no DMR bullets.
Yeah, Logi, we're needing some 5.56 for MGs and 7.62s for DMRs.
That's right, how's it going, mate?
Resume positions.
Alpha to both squads, be advised, we're still trying to sort out the MG and 7.62 ammo.
Are you having fun?
Arms copies.
Are you having fun?
Yeah, pretty much. We got a Land Rover on the road, northwest, moving towards us. And a troop truck. Or he hit a troop truck, sorry. He has empty mount.
310.
Alpha, spot.
Send for Alpha.
Blue, ready, request DMR and primary.
I don't see any movement northwest. I think they're down.
Say again?
Yeah, so it's clear.
Did you request DMR MG resupply? Over.
Affirmative. We are reading requests of 7.62 ammo for DMRs and 5.56 ammo for MGs.
On board on the way, Land Rover.
Affirm.
I knew something wasn't right, guns.
Spartan Hotel. Send it, Hotel. Next tasking. We're just going to do a reorg. I'm on the way with some ammo, and then we will move off as planned unless we see any reason to deviate. Copy, all heard. Nope.
Alpha to both squads, be advised. DMR and MG ammo is inbound on a Land Rover. Be advised, Land Rover with MG and DMR ammo.
Copy.
If you need MG ammo, there's a Jeep inbound right now. Jeep stop in the front.
I have got, obviously try not to thief it all, it's got to go around, but I've got sniper ammo, machine gun ammo, and normal primaries coming off now. One box off, 2 boxes coming off. Haha, sorry, other side, my apologies.
Alpha and Hotel, if you're nearby, should we have a quick chat? Copy, want us to meet on your Jeep? If possible.
Am I being an idiot or what? Like,
Right there, the crates on the ground.
But
2 boxes. There's one there, there's 2 boxes.
Oh, got it.
Nez,
So, I
you're
was
here,
being an
you're
idiot.
here? Where's Nez?
I'm right here.
Right, let's go over here,
Nez
boys.
is there?
Yeah. So situation update, unfortunately the mobile respawn truck exploded, so Bobbins and I will deal with that. How are you guys doing? Are you getting resupply and are you getting reinforcements in good time?
We're just having, other than the issue of the DMR and MG ammo was being delayed, seemed to not get the proper ammo in. We had only rifles, so outside of that, everything else was being on time, so that was the only...
We've been good.
So excellent. So we'll continue as planned. We've got 2 trucks, so we'll basically just head down to that dismount point, and Bobbins and I will keep supply and resupply. Just if you give us as much advance notice, we'll make sure you don't run out.
Copy that.
Copy that.
Alpha.
And that is 2 trucks there, right?
Send for Alpha.
Correct, yep.
Good shit.
We're all going now.
Right, when you
Copy
boys are
that.
ready to roll out Alpha Hotel, I'm ready.
Copy. All hotel elements, mount up. Second truck.
Alpha to both squads. Once you're all topped off on ammo and medical, we'll be mounting up in a vehicle.
By dropping a few more staff.
Ernest, copy.
Down at that purple dismount point?
Yeah, that's it.
80K, is our vehicle the first truck that was...
First one, boss, yeah.
Copy that.
Yeah, closest to us.
Alpha to both squads. First man truck is Alpha's. First man truck is Alpha's. Mount up.
I'm just going to grab the two boxes.
Apollo, copy, first truck.
Apollo, remount in the first truck. First truck is Alpha.
Hillside?
Take this one.
Getting out of here, mate.
Yeah, go ahead.
A shitload of contacts.
Alpha, Artemis.
Go for Alpha.
We're going to need a tactical insert for Louise Barros.
Roger, stand by.
Spartan Hotel. Send it.
Alpha, Apollo.
Send for Alpha.
You want us to take some crates with us in the truck, or is that going to be taken care of by
Hotel is ready to move out.
Stand by, wait.
Stand by just for 1 minute, please, Hotel.
Get those boys on the truck.
Are we taking the ammo crates that are out there, or you want Logi's going to deal with that?
We'll bring a man.
Alright,
I've got someone here.
we need a reinsert for one Luis Barros. He had some connection. He was probably at base, so.
Understood.
Alpha, Artemis, do you want us mounted up?
This is Spartan.
Hey, firm, everyone, mount up in the first truck.
Copy that.
Do not worry about the crates. That is Logi's. Do not worry about the crates. Logi will do that. Just mount up. Thank you, sir.
Hotel, copy.
Nice one, Nez.
Go for Hotel. You can pull past Alpha and start moving up road. Oh, here,
You need a hand up there, Rats?
Curly, you in?
Yeah, the old knees are creaking.
a bit there, Henry, got me now.
Squad leaders, let me know when everyone's on.
Two more men getting in.
Louise, and then Bush.
Top Artemis. Artemis is mounted.
Copy that. Who's that one outside the truck right now?
I don't see who it is.
Someone's in the back behind the truck? Oh.
Sorry guys, I didn't realize that wasn't
Yeah, let's go.
Spartan Alpha, we're all set.
You okay to move out?
Take a
Alright, move it out. Follow the... Alpha acknowledge. Moving out.
Oh, good, I go in there, no worries.
One of ours, one of theirs. Squish!
Artemis, just a saving quote from our, taken from our glorious leader. You're all lovely boys.
Here, here. Had some good adversity back there, guys, but you hung in.
Spartan Alpha.
Send it.
Yeah, guys, thanks very much.
Next objective, while we supporting a hotel at the second blue dot you have.
Cars on the left there.
Hey, firm, what's going to happen is Alpha are going to move ahead of Hotel, and you need to keep an eye on both of those northern roads, the diagonal and the northern facing one, going up to the radio towers. Break, and Hotel are going to move in behind you and mess up the GPS radio truck.
Acknowledge.
Everybody behind us, or am I driving ahead again? We have a Hydra in front, a hotel in front.
Spartan, Hotel.
Flooring it then.
Is this truck looking
Yeah,
party
they're
up as hell?
400 meters front.
Hotel, send for Spartan.
There's quite smoke on the tower.
Contact at the top of the hill here.
Hold.
Slow down. Hold.
Pull off right. Get in the cover, get in the cover. Dismount, dismount.
Dismount, guys.
All dismounts.
Understood. Hotel would suggest holding wait till Alpha catch up before you push that.
Hotel Alpha, we dismounted right behind you. We're pushing it to the west to flank and neutralize the threat for you. Alpha to both squad, push west and try to flank.
Arms copies.
Alpha Apollo copy.
Be advised, Hotel is taking fire due southwest of our position up on the hill, so let's flank west and try to give them some support.
Apollo copy.
Contact 166.
The fuck's on 50? Alpha to both squad leads. Check map, look for the hillside of 303. Was pushed to that.
Arms copies.
Apollo copies.
Spartan Alpha.
Send it.
We're pushing to hillside 303 marked with Alpha. Try to provide better support.
Good shit. Spartan Hotel. Send it.
Pushing down road into contact, clearing contact to dismount point.
Excellent. Spartan moving up the rear with some primary resupply.
Ooh.
Slow down the advance if you're in point. Let Artemis catch up with us.
Hotel Alpha. Alright, keep pushing, guys. Hotel Alpha.
Go, Alpha.
Hotel, do you require any assistance from Alpha at this moment?
One more checking, just got awake again.
Copy that. Send for Alpha.
We are the Alpha point, eyes on enemy in watchtower, bearing 250, 300 meters.
Copy that.
Roger, copies.
Alpha Hotel.
Go for Alpha.
We seem to be good. Thanks.
Copy Al. Hotel B of 5. So we do have some eyes on your next objective. We do see a gunner in the tower. Go for Alpha.
Copy, thank you. All heard out.
Hey, Roger, we're holding at the road, waiting for Alpha to join us. Any orders?
Artemis, hold position, building entrenchments. Hotel is hitting the next objective that is to the southwest. We are to watch the roads for any possible QRFs.
Roger that. We will form entrenchments facing to the northwest.
Apollo,
Copy
we're
that.
gonna be the overwatch for a hotel. So we're gonna have to build defenses direction northwest. Possible QRF.
We'll have a good sight here. No.
Alpha, Apollo.
Send for Alpha.
Do you want us to drop that guy in the watchtower?
Negative. We don't want to get him stirred up before Hotel gets to him.
Apollo, copy.
Gimpy, negative on dropping that guy. Hotel are going to take care of it, or we are going to let them get close first.
Hotel Alpha.
Go for Hotel.
Blue team, we're gonna
We have
try to
eyes
get
on a
more
person in a tower. We're
from
waiting till you guys get closer if you want us to take him out.
the road.
Copy, smoke him if you see him.
Copy. Apollo Alpha, have your DMR take him out.
Okay, Apollo engaging.
Apollo, copy, engaging.
Alpha, Hotel, logistics. Go for Hotel.
Just remind your squad to select the spawn for Tarnow now. With the mobile reinforcement dying, they're gonna need that one, and I'll bring them from there.
The road taking fire.
Engaging.
Hotel Alpha.
Go for Hotel.
Watch your approach to your next objective at the GPS marker. We're already in contact with patrols.
Copy, all heard. Thanks, Alpha.
Spartan Alpha.
Send Alpha.
Be advised, we got contacts from Hotel's next objective. We're engaging any patrols that were coming from it.
Hey, we are moving in currently on foot with Hotel because my vehicle was destroyed. We're all clear, lay into that objective. Over.
Roger, be advised, we have RPG fire from them as well.
Copy. I engage in the direction of the RPG. Not sure if we got him.
Alpha Logistics.
Go for Alpha.
1 times dim light on the way.
A firm.
Alpha, Alpha, this is Spawn.
Go for Alpha. Send for Alpha.
Yeah, we just engaged a small squad at 250 from our position.
Alpha acknowledge. Roger,
Southwest,
Artemis. Artemis, be advised, you have one dim light being inserted.
Artemis copies.
I'm gonna go build another trench a bit more in front.
Copy that, Chief.
Alpha to both squads. Watch your fire to the southwest. Hotel is moving in.
Apollo, copy.
Artemis copies.
Alpha, Spawn.
Go for Alpha.
Hades have breached the perimeter on the east side.
Alpha acknowledge.
That's all I need to hear.
Alpha Squad, this is a friendly vehicle behind us.
Got a two-man set on the left side of the road.
Nez,
Yes, sir.
do you need any launches or primary before I go? I've got them already in there.
Well, one standby. Alpha to both squads, do we need any more ammo for launchers of any weapon ammo as well? Give a second so they call up to their squads to find out if they need stuff. Shit, we got some contact, but...
Alpha Artemis. Artemis is green for ammo.
Affirmative, Artemis.
Alpha, Apollo.
Send for Alpha.
We're green on the ammo.
We're all good, thank you, sir. No need.
Awesome.
Affirm, thank you, boys. Logi is exfilling from the area.
Hotel logistics.
Oh! Alpha to both squads, I just got an RPG hit right to my entrenchment. Any eyes where it could have been?
Alpha Artemis. Artemis is engaging unknown enemy to the north-northwest.
Copy that. I have reloading ammo on that.
Roger, copies, I'm already waiting.
Spartan Alpha.
Send it.
Advise, we are taking some heavy contacts from the northwest.
Copy that. We will try and push through. Hotel currently dealing with the BMP by the look of it. BMP down.
Copy that. Artemis Alpha.
Go for Artemis.
How's your contacts to the northwest?
We're still engaging, but we're managing.
Copy that. Apollo Alpha.
Send for Apollo.
You have any shooters that can assist Artemis to the northwest?
I'm not heard. Say again.
Negative, platoon. We're fine. It's sporadic contact.
Copy that, Artemis. Negative. Disregard the last there, Apollo.
Copy out.
I know they said they're handling it, but we just probably rather just get.
How are you feeling, Gab?
Jeez, I'm getting shot at. Punch.
Spartan Logi.
Send it, Logi.
You got a confirmation of the name that I'm waiting on.
Copy, thank you. Yeah, I do have eyes on
Logi copies.
but I don't have good eyes directly.
Jumping at shadows.
Sorry? Yeah,
Alpha, Apollo.
So for Alpha.
How do you want to proceed next? Do you want Apollo to move to hill 323 and then we'll push northwest?
And negative.
Alpha, spawn.
So for Alpha.
Copy, holding.
How are you doing your side?
Roger, we dealt with the contacts. It's just sporadic here and there. We're good here.
Hey, we got medium contact down here with Hotel, but we're trying to expedite up to the road north to the red line.
Roger. Would you like...
Spartan, this is Hotel. Looks like there are guys on our side, the south side of the radio tower area, and they're shooting at us from there.
Copy that.
Spartan Alpha, would you like Alpha to push towards the back gate?
Yeah, Alpha, go ahead and start pushing that back gate. Alpha, just be advised that the last objective is probably going to be pretty hard pointed, so take time.
Alpha, acknowledge. Alpha to both squads, we're going to be pushing up this northern road towards the back gate. Stay in the tree cover. Possible going to be heavy resistance at the tower.
Iris copies, we'll take the right side of the road.
Alpha, Apollo, copy, we'll take the left side.
Acknowledge both squads. Push up when ready. Spartan Alpha.
Apollo, wet one, coming to your position.
Alpha on the move to the back gate.
Copy that, Artemis waiting.
Copy that.
Artemis, Apollo.
Go for Artemis.
We're good to go.
Hotel. Spartan.
Copy that.
Fostered. Those RPGs.
Alpha, spotting.
Send for Alpha.
Be advised, you might want to dismount and move before back gate marker break. If you dismount a back gate marker, you're in shot fallout from hotel.
Roger, push towards the objective at this moment now.
Apollo, copy, holding.
Spartan Alpha.
Send it.
Yeah, we're just below the back gate. Want us to push in?
Hey, fun. Good luck, Alpha.
Copy. Alpha, push up here to the west. Push into the back gate. Watch your line of fire. Hotel is out the front gate.
Apollo, copy.
Psychology.
Careful. Whoa, that guy got wrecked.
Any MG or double primary drop?
Let's try not to bunch up at the gate, guys. Let's not try to bunch up at the gate.
Lodge inbound.
Go for hotel.
Lodgy, we're low on ammo, but in heavy.
Alpha, Apollo 1-2, Apollo actual is down. You're at the back gate.
Roger, right at the back gate as well. Alright, whole squads, let's not bunch up here at the back gate. Push in as best you can.
Spartan Logistics. Just waiting for 1 times reinsert, reinsert, reinsert. And then I'll be on my way. Copy, we'll get you green, 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 green.
10 seconds.
Roger, roger.
Hellcat, next priority. Next priority.
Reagan shot in the chest again.
Hands.
Again. Who went down?
Hellcat behind the gate.
Yeah, I'm at the gate. Right at the gate.
Watch it, we got multiple contacts in here.
Chest, I could use some assistance though.
Shuffle back, I've got you. Dan will get to you.
Henry, should we move around to the west?
I'm shooting through smoke like this.
Alright, Blue, cover across the road. That guy's down. Copy.
Alpha, spotting.
Send for Alpha.
Be advised,
Backing
we
up.
are looking for 2 times PCs or computer terminals. They are the objective on this final location. I suspect they're in a building somewhere. Over.
Alpha, acknowledge.
Thanks, LT.
Alpha to both squads, be advised, we're looking for some sort of computer system in one of these buildings. 2 of them.
Copy that, Alpha. You want Artemis to take the right side of the compound?
Affirm. Artemis, take right. Apollo, flank left. Apollo, flank
Sorry,
left.
say that again, Platoon?
Artemis, take right side of the compound. Apollo will take left. Apollo, take left.
Copy that. Copy. Artemis is breaching now.
Watch your fire. Looks like hotel is in here.
Alpha Apollo.
Send for Alpha.
Apollo 1-1 is inbound 200 meters.
Hotel, spawn. Go for hotel. Just be advised, the objectives here are 2 computer terminals that we need to blow, which control these towers. I've got Alpha searching for them too. Keep an eye out.
Copy, all heard. Up, Artemis.
Go for Alpha.
Should we plant some charges on the tower?
Negative. We're looking for computer control systems.
Okay, copy that.
There you go. Go get him.
Spartan Alpha.
Alpha, Spartan.
Go for Alpha.
Be advised, Spartan, Hotel have found 1 terminal underneath a radio tower. Would advise Alpha check underneath radio tower on the east side.
Affirm. Alpha Lead actual is at the 2nd tower. Found it.
Spartan, Hotel. Send it. Hydra's getting ready to
Alpha
blow
to
that
Apollo.
terminal. Good shit. Once we are set.
Send your EOD to the eastern tower.
Bye.
Apollo copy.
Alpha's taking care of this one, sorry.
Alpha Hotel, Spartan.
Okay, Kimberly.
Go Hotel. Looks like we are almost set for demo. We need to push out and make sure we 360 this, so I'll let you guys coordinate on that.
We're gonna demolish the tower.
Copy, all heard.
Blowing it to the computer system here.
All call signs be advised. Ammo dump 2 times primary crate at the front entrance. Try and share it. I'm going for another run.
Put explosives on it.
Alpha Apollo 1-2.
Go for that computer.
For another run.
Yeah, Alpha, this is Apollo 1-2. We've got a computer terminal at the eastern tower. We're going to blow it with the tower.
I'm right here, Hellcat. Yeah.
Oh, down, sorry, no.
Hey, I was standing right next to it when they called out. This is what we're looking for, so, yeah.
Alright, we'll use this leg of the tower, then it should work out.
We're actually, yeah, we're just blowing the computer system. That's our priority. If you take out the tower, that's probably bonus. But.
I'm gonna give it a good solid try. I'm gonna make sure this time. I'm gonna double charge this.
Alpha Hotel, Logic.
Go for hotel.
I've got enough time for 1 more run. Give me your most critical need. 1 from each of you.
7.62 mags, 5.56 mags, AT sticks.
Send for Alpha.
Yeah, Artemis is set up on the north end of the eastern compound, just holding here.
Alpha, anything for you?
Wait 1 for Alpha. Alpha to both squads. Any resupply requested.
Wait 1.
Apollo, any resupplies needed?
I doubt we're going to need to use demo.
Top Artemis, we are green for ammo.
Copy, Artemis.
Alpha Apollo, we're green for ammo. If we don't have other objectives to blow up, we're all good.
Affirm, probably just need ammo. Logi, Alpha, we're all set.
Copy, we're going green.
Logic copies.
Alpha Artemis, we have a truck inbound from the north.
You guys do not want to be anywhere near this.
Start heading on the north side of the compound. Just in case they come
Alpha
to our
Artemis, do you have eyes on?
Negative Alpha.
Spartan Alpha.
Send it Alpha.
We're getting a vehicle audio from the north. Any friendlies?
Negative. Everything north is not friendly.
Alpha, both squads be advised, no friendlies to the north.
Send it hotel.
The radio tower terminal's ready to blow.
Understood. Stand by for orders.
Alpha, follow.
Go for Alpha.
Looks like there's some QRF on the road. We have absolutely no eyes with the trees.
Break. Alpha Artemis, we have contacts to the north, direct north.
Alpha, spawn.
Copy. Go for Alpha.
Be advised, hotel, they're going to blow the radio tower now. Please blow yours if clear.
Copy. Blow in 10 seconds. Alright, let's get clear and blow it. Alright, fire in a hole. Spartan Alpha, tower going down.
QRF is inbound.
We were a bit too close though.
Actually, stand by, I'll get you packed up.
How did you get me in the leg?
Yeah, it's funny, you got hit, I don't think I got hit. Alright, getting you 10 seconds. Which is usually weird, because I'm usually the one to get hit by shrapnel for EOD stuff.
Well, if anyone deserves it, mate.
Alright, you're all set. Oh, I just got a minor wound.
Artemis, Apollo.
Alpha Logic.
Go for Artemis.
We're
Go for
advancing
Alpha.
close to the road.
What time's
We'll stop the
reinsert?
left.
Cam, where would you like him?
Copy that. We will shift to the right of the road when we're able.
Reinsert 1 at the back gate marker, please.
Logic copies.
Apollo Alpha.
10 for Apollo.
1 reinsert of your member is that going to be reinserted at the back gate marker.
Apollo, copy.
Massive frame rate drops.
Alpha Logistics.
Go for Alpha.
I've dropped Cam off about 200 metres back. I can hear BTRs, so I'll just let him go up.
A-firm, thank you. Alpha to both squads. Logi was saying he can hear BTRs on the road.
Apollo, copy.
Artemis copies.
Hotel Logistics.